Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Blessings to everyone. Eckhart Tolle, one person I like him very much. Not only that he's a brilliant writer, but he's definitely someone it is wise to listen to him and to take inspiration by his talks. So he was saying, war is a mindset, and all action that comes out of such a mindset will either strengthen the enemy, the perceived evil, or if the war is won, we create a new enemy, a new evil, equal to and often worse than the one that was defeated. And look, in a way, we have to understand also that what happens in a global kind of situation, in the terms of a war and all these things, it's actually, unless it is in front of our door, not our business. I know this sounds very strong and very hard, but you have to understand it. Look, if we have a saying in our tradition: there is your business, there is the business of the other, and there is God's business, right? And mostly we go into the business of others. That means we go and visit their kingdom. Yeah. And we do not have to do anything there, because you cannot be the king in another kingdom. And you don't want to be the slave of the other one also. You don't want to be the soldier, or you don't want to be the minister, because you are the king in your kingdom. So if you go into the business of others, you can never benefit from it, right? And then there is the business of God. That's God's kingdom. And God's kingdom, there is absolutely nothing for us to do there, because we are in his kingdom all the time, and we are little kings in his kingdoms. But if it is about his kingdom, we only can submit, and we have only one weapon left, and this is our prayers. There is nothing else we can do. If you want to send money, you can do that, if you know it will also arrive there, But more than that, what you want to do? Or there is people, they go on the road and they make demonstrations. Well, my teacher always said, we are not people of demonstration. We don't demonstrate. That's what comes out of it. How many years the peace movement had made gigantic demonstrations in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, all over the world. And did it ever made anyone to move and not to build more weapons and to build more situations that cause war? No, it is a total failure, right? Because those things, they do not happen, or do not happen when a group makes a demonstration. Nothing happens by demonstrations. Yeah? Nothing happens also through discussions and through debates. That is another idea, that people think politics, they can prevent or they do anything. They do nothing. Look, what do they do? In all these years, what is happening? Yeah, there is only a man in power that can act. And this is the demonstration of it. And if the man in power is a good one, is, let's say, a benevolent king, a king with wisdom, he will try to make peace with the neighbors, and he will try to be all right. Yeah. If not, then he's a tyrant. Yeah. And this is what we see all over now. Yeah. And all those who believe in the values, so-called values of democracy, of course, free speech and all these things. But look, free speech is all right when it's a good speech. But when it goes into a hate speech, free speech is not benevolent. Yeah. And it should be forbidden. Right? Should be forbidden that someone can write the worst things to each other anonymous. That should be forbidden. Because like this, we will never take responsibility for what we say and for what we do. So, the existence has a model. And this model is that there is a supreme intelligence over us, ruling us, no? That there are laws. And these laws are universal laws. And they cannot be bent by nobody, right? So whatever idea you have about your life, when it goes synchron with those laws, and now comes another difficult pill maybe to swallow, but this is how it is. All the manuals, all the books, holy books, what we call holy books, from the Bhagavad Gita up to the Bible, to Quran, to the Torah, and all these books, which are holy books, they are manuals of conduct. They are manuals not only of conduct, but they are manuals how to live a supreme life. Yeah. And Gita, the word Gita, for example, means song, is a divine song. Yeah. So in the Quran says recite it. Quran is kind of order, says recite. Yeah. And it is obligatory for us to listen to it. Yeah. It is a must to listen, but if you recite it, it is even better. Yeah. And why should we do that? Because there are books that you have to sing either, yeah, or recite. And if you hear a Quran recitation, it is a kind of singing. Even they say it's not allowed to sing it, but it is a kind of singing. Yeah. And what does this singing do to us? Yeah. If you, for example, recite Surah Yasin, which is the heart of the Quran, that singing this surah, yeah, is a resetter. It resets all the mistakes we do each day, all the chaotic energies we emanate, or all the little mistakes, also big mistakes. It resets them. It brings you back to your heart. This is why they said it's the heart of the Quran. Yeah, and the number is 36. Yeah, 9, because everything in creation is ruled by the number 9. Yeah, 9 is the ruler of all numbers. Yeah. So our position to the 9, a healthy position, is to become either a 9, then you're 99. Yeah, that means you are in the infinite capacity of yourself. Yeah? You are Khalifatullah. You become a 9 yourself. That means you have all the aspects of the divine names within you. This is what the divine wants to give to us. He wants to offer exactly this to us. He's offering it permanently. So he gives us all the instructions for it as well. He says, follow the laws. Follow the laws. You will not like them, of course not. But if you follow them, yeah, you go on a safe street. This is why it is called in Arabic, Sharia is a street. Yeah, it's a path. And if you walk it straight, you will arrive. You will arrive safely. And not only you will arrive, but others will be safe from you as well. That is maybe even the more important aspect. No? So now in every tradition, every holy tradition, it is forbidden to attack. You don't start a fight. Yeah, as Sayyidina Ali was saying, I'm not starting ever a fight, but I also not the one who runs away from it. If someone attacks me, I'm here, right? And this is a man position. This is a lion position. Yeah, that is a healthy man. Yeah, he is there, and he is able to protect his family, to protect his land, but he is not attacking, right? So we are this species, and we have these energies in us, these war energies. Everyone has them in himself, and they break out in our relationships. And if these war energies don't have a good place in you, you will start a war with everything. You will be in war. You will have the feeling that life is a war for you, right? And if you can bring them into the right position, then this energy will benefit you. And you will be, for example, a person of willpower, a person who can achieve, a person who can strive for the good, right? And in this moment, that power turns into something good. So we are now in this time where all the things break up, all these crazy behaviors that we still have and continue, they will come to a summit, to a top point, and we run into a very squeezing situation.